Have you ever prayed and you feel like sometimes your prayers have been answered and other times they haven't? Or to my friends who consider themselves more spiritual, have you ever asked the universe for something and sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't? I think I have cracked the code on getting your prayers answered. It's simple and yet not as easy as you might think. Let's talk about it. What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's Motivational Monday. My name is Denise Renee. That, my friends, is a double first name, not my first and last. So you have to say it all. Denise Renee. I am a writer, a musician, and a lifestyle blogger. And in my Motivational Monday series, I publicly share some of my private thoughts that I'm thinking to encourage and motivate myself because I know it's gonna help you on your own personal development and spiritual journey. And today, I'm gonna really get personal. Today's video is gonna be just a little bit different because I'm gonna be sharing with you from one of my audio journals. So what I do a lot of times is when I don't have time to write, but I wanna capture my thoughts really quickly, is I do what I call an audio journal. I use the audio notes on my phone and capture my ideas. I could be out walking, I could be driving, or I could be half asleep, as in the case of this particular audio that I'm gonna share a little snippet of. And so I was thinking about the next Motivational Monday that I wanted to share, and I was thinking about why is it that sometimes my prayers get answered and why is it sometimes they don't? And I've come to the conclusion that the answer has been in front of my face the entire time. In fact, it's been in front of all of our faces, and it's around this concept of belief. And sometimes we think that belief is just something that's in our heads, but it really isn't. It really has to come from a deep place in our hearts. And so as I was listening back to my thoughts and saying, okay, I'm gonna, do this video outside and share my thoughts, I was like, you know what? I couldn't have said this any better than I did. I can't recapture this moment. So I'm gonna play for you the most relevant pieces of that audio. It's intensely private and personal, but I'm sharing it with you guys because, like I said, I think it's gonna really help you on your own personal development and spiritual journey. So these are my thoughts on the secret of getting your prayers answered.
So I was thinking yesterday about Sierra and Russell, I think his name is Russell Wilson, her husband. She did this interview where she talked about, there was a prayer that she prayed, like she had a series of such bad relationships and whatnot, and she prayed for a husband, and she got Russell, and everybody, considers them hashtag relationship goals, hashtag black love, and people love their relationship, and I'm quite positive it's not perfect, but it's perfect for them, right? And that's what everybody wants. We want what's the best thing for us. Everybody was like, well, man, what prayer did you pray? And when I heard her prayer, what she prayed, I realized it's not so much what she prayed. Everybody can go out there and pray exactly what she prayed or modify the prayer and insert what they want. But everybody's not going to get it. Simply because everyone's just not going to believe. It's really hard when you have had a string of negative and bad experiences. It's really hard to put yourself in a place of hope and truly believe that you can have a 100% different, radically different experience. And why she received what she received is because she put herself in that spot. She believed that her past was not going to dictate her future. And she believed that she could have something different and that she could have what she was asking for. It was her belief. That is the secret in prayer. And the thing is that we try to reduce prayer to words. And by the time we say words is just, words flow out of our heart. And they flow out of our thoughts and our feelings. So sometimes prayer doesn't even have to be an utterance of words. It's really about our mindset, our heart set, and what we're feeling and thinking. We give words to give shape and form, for the benefit of ourselves and for other people, to be able to be clear as to what it is that we're thinking and feeling. Jesus himself said, when you pray, believe. Believe that you have already received what you've asked for. But we don't. We don't believe. We think that the magic is in the words. We think that the power is in the words that we say. It's not. It is in our thoughts. It's in our belief. We pray, we say words, but in our hearts we're thinking, that's not really possible. That's not really going to happen for me. I hope it happens for me. And so because we don't hold in our hearts a belief that we already have what we have received, we don't receive it. We're mixing in with words all of our fears and doubts. And that's not real prayer. That's just words. And if we're praying with fear and doubt and anxiety rattling around in our brains, instead of from a place of peace, love, confidence, that what we are asking for, we are receiving, and then we're open to receiving it how it comes, because sometimes we say we want certain things and we're looking for it a certain way, and we may have received it, but it came in a different way than what we specified or the image that we had in our minds. And so we have to be open to receive it. And I've been praying for a year for something very specific, and I've been feeling like, I've been wanting this thing, but I can't afford this thing. And turns out I realized that my prayer I recently realized my prayer had been answered months ago. And all I had to do was kind of step into it and receive it. It was not in the way, in the format that I expected. And it had nothing to do with having the money for it. So once I realized that my prayer was answered, then I proceeded to cash out. Once I realized that the answered prayer had been deposited into my spiritual bank account, then I went to physically make that withdrawal. God answered my prayer, and He's gonna answer the next prayer. So yeah, it's not about the words. It's about being fully convinced that you have received what you have asked for.
All right, guys, so tell me, what do you think? Drop me some comments down below and let me know your thoughts. I love hearing your feedback, both online and off. If you like today's Motivational Monday content and you want to get more, then make sure you are following me on my Facebook and on my Instagram profiles using @MeetDeniseRenee. On Facebook, make sure you hit that big thumbs up on the page so that you're notified when I post new videos. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've been working on getting my subscriber count up, so thank you to you guys who've already subscribed. And I would love it if you're not part of my YouTube family, go ahead and join me over there. Subscribe at youtube.com/Denise Renee Copywriter. Thank you guys so much for checking out and supporting this video, and I will see you in the next one.